What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. Woo! Alright, now that's out the way. What is up, guys? It's Torius, and I'm gonna be talking about inspiration and text narration, right? It's a word I have coined to express to you what it means to get shit done, right? So like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. Woo! I said back with another video. I'm just kidding. All right. So, a lot of times we don't do things because we're not inspired to do them, right? Like a lot of times we want to do creative things. A lot of times we have that creative energy flowing through us. We're just like, bruh, I want to fucking create, right? A lot of times it manifests itself as sex, right? Like, it can get really sexual sometimes, but sometimes it manifests itself as just, basically just wanting to create, right? It's just wanting to make things. So I've come up with this theory, right? Where it's like a lot, like, cause the thing is, when you take LSD, right, you realize a lot of things become good, right? Like become hits because like things are really good because of the energy that's in them, right? Like like a lot of the artists that are big, they're big because they're like drug addicts, right? What does drugs do? They inhibit your mind, right? And what happens is that when your mind is inhibited, your energy just flows, right? Like you're able to flow your energy. You don't have those blocks that your mind is putting on your energy. So you're able to put that energy onto something, right? So what happens is you put that energy onto something that other people can feel it. So like whatever you're putting into it is what other people can feel, right? So that's why a lot of times we don't want to do things because we don't feel like, oh, I don't have the energy to put it, right? I don't have the energy to put it in it. So a lot of times it's like a good idea to just like still live with your parents, because living with your parents, what that does is it kind of keeps you able to put that energy, right? Like when you're a kid and you have no responsibilities, all you can do is just dead ass put energy into things, right? Like you put your energy into creating something, because you don't have to have bills. You're not putting your energy into work and making money and shit, because that shit literally, like, to make $1 makes like you gotta spend all day to do that, right? So when you put in that energy into something, it's like you're putting the energy in it and other people can feel it. But what happens is a lot of times we feel inspired, right? I remember a lot of times I would feel real happy and I have like a song in my head and I'm like, damn, I would love to make that song. But it's like I don't have the technical ability to make the song, right? That's where text narration comes in. So a lot of times we gotta make a lot of shitty things, right? Like let's say you wanna be a beat maker, right? A beat creator. A lot of times you gotta make a whole bunch of shitty beats, like 1,000 shitty beats, 10,000 shitty beats, right? Like you gotta make so many. If you wanna be an artist, you gotta make 10,000 shitty arts. You gotta make, if you wanna be an animator, you gotta make 10,000 shitty animations. If you wanna do anything, right? Those are things I do. But you gotta make all the shitty things. So when you feel inspired to do something, one day you're just like, okay, I can just put it out there, right? Because inspiration comes sporadically, right? Inspiration just is like, it's just happiness, right? Because when you're happy, you put that feeling into whatever you're making, right? So let's say that you love building cars, right? You love cars, and you love designing cars, and you're just like, damn, I would love to like design a car, but then you draw like shit, right? You don't understand how cars work. A car is working because someone that they spend time putting in that technical ability, learning how to do it, right? They put time in learning how to do how to fix a car. And what happens is when the time comes, they're able to just like when they have that split of that strike of inspiration, they're able to just like make it manifest, because they have that, okay, that's what manifestation literally is. Like a lot of people think it's like, oh, the universe is just delivering shit to your door. Like, no, nigga, you gotta put in the work, right? A lot of times you gotta put in the work. Like, let's say that you have a lot of money, right? Or like, let's say you have no money. If you want something to manifest, you literally have to get the money, right? Get the money, and then when you want to go buy something, you can go buy it, right? Like I was trying to buy an iPad, and I wanted it to manifest, right? And it manifested because I worked to make money, right? Like you literally have to put in the work, and then all of a sudden, you know, I want to go buy the iPad instead of having like getting the one that I wanted, which is like $2,000. I ended up spending like $800 and getting one that was, you know, the same exact thing basically. Like I don't really need anything else from it except what I got, and it was newer too. And I always see that as like, okay, that was a manifestation, something I manifested. Because the thing is, it's like, you can manifest things, right? Like, everyone thinks that manifestation, you should get it for free. Like, no, it's not getting it for free, right? Like, the thing is, like, one day someone was like, oh, I want some corn, right? But I don't want to have to wait 6 months to grow it. I don't want to wait 2 years to grow some potatoes. So guess what? What happened? What manifested? A grocery store. So the other people do it, but guess what? You still got to buy the corn. You got to spend some type of money. Right? It's not like they're like delivering the corn to you for free. Like, hey, here's some free corn. Like, nah, nigga. You still gotta pay for the corn. It's like you manifested the reality where you can just go to the store and get corn, but you still gotta put in some type of work, you know? And that's just how manifestation works. Like, you do like 70%, and then the universe does the other 30, right? It's like kissing. Like when you kiss a girl, right? When you kiss a girl, you don't just like go in 100%. You gotta go in 90%, right? You go in 90%, and then the girl gives you 10%, right? Like you don't like when you kiss a girl, you don't ever just like go in for it, right? You let her do a little bit, right? You let her, even if you just go do the whole thing, you let her like tilt her head, you know, like pucker her lips type shit, right? Like, just do that. You don't like manifestation is just like, okay, I see you putting your weight, so you know I'm gonna put my like you and the universe basically work together, right? It's basically you and the universe working together. You put your weight, the universe pulls theirs, right? And they're your lazy little brother, but they have all the stuff, right? They're like, show me that you want it, right? Show me how much you want, like you want this. Like even if it's the corn situation, right? Like you have to have a money, right? You have to have a money on you, and that's how much you want is to sacrifice the money you have, and you get the corn, because you know money. The more you save, the more you have. So it's like that's something that is like valuable, right? Money is valuable to us. So it's like, okay, I'm spending this money, I'm spending this bread, right? And you spend it. Something that's worth something to you, you know? So basically you have to have that Techspiration, right? So you can't just wait until you're inspired to make things, right? Just make things, and then you'll pick up, like even if you're like, because a lot of times I'll make beats, right? Like I'll be making beats, and I'll just like I'll be like, fuck, I just gotta make a beat today, right? Just so I can do it, so just so I can cross it off the list. And I would just like hate it. I'll kind of hate making beats, just because I was like, oh, I gotta do it, like it's gotta do it, because it would come out shitty, and I would like fall asleep because of how boring it was. And you know, like I was just like, damn, you know, I don't want to do this, right? But I know the rewards, right? The reward is me listening to it in the future, right? That when it's manifested, when the beat is literally manifested, I'll listen to it. I'm just like, damn, I'm so happy I did it. It's the same with like all the other shit I do, like animation. It's like, damn, I can't believe I did this. I'm so happy. But it's like the process is very tedious. So that's why they say you gotta love the process, because the process is literally it's like literally what you do. The universe just helps let it form together. Like a lot of times we do like technical things, right? And then we have problems with our computers, and then that should be so fucking annoying, right? Like you can't have a goal without obstacles, you know? Like there's gonna be obstacles stopping you from reaching your goal, and you just gotta, you know, you gotta persevere through the obstacles. Like I remember when I was animating, I would have like, sometimes I would do like a whole thing, and then like my computer goes so slow. And it's like, you know, to animate through with slow ass computer is just like literally just like brain oozing, like brain boggling, right? It literally destroys your mind. It makes you just like, right? Because it's so like annoying, like especially editing videos. If you ever edit videos with a slow ass computer, you understand my pain, right? Because it's just that's why I don't really do too much with these videos, because my computer be running way too slow. And honestly, I think it's because I have 100,000 tabs open, right? Every time, it's so funny because I've been looking up like, oh, why is my Mac running so slow? And it's like I open up a new tab, even though I have like 20 tabs open in one window, and I have like 80 more windows with 80 tabs open. I don't know. Okay, if someone has if someone has a solution to me having so many tabs open, I would love to hear it, because I'm tired of having all these tabs open. But yeah, with that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and I will get get back to you guys with another video if you send me a DM on Instagram and follow me at Torius at 6 Interviews. And don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon. Maybe the OnlyFans too. With that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.